FailureToReport. Ugh. Didn't we get rid of him already? Oh, not Failure. Anybody but him.
Greetings, I am FailureToReport, and as you might have guessed,
I'm back.
So I'm doing this video to kind of let you guys know that I'm going to be doing some videos here and there again. I'm not sure how often yet. Again, the reason I kind of wanted to step away, I didn't want to get too much into this at the time because it was just a lot of bullshit, and you know, my channel was usually pretty troll heavy, and I just didn't have the energy to deal with idiots at the time. But you know, one of the main reasons was, and it was true, I wanted to take a break from, you know, making videos because it was all about Star Citizen or Elite Dangerous, and those are really the only two things that I was playing at the time. There just wasn't anything out there that I was passionate about. That said, there are a lot of games in the next couple months coming out that I'm at least interested in. I'm trying not to get hyped on anything, because, you know, if you don't get overexcited, you can't get let down. So I thank Star Citizen for that, at least. It's taught me never to put faith in any developer ever again. So I just kind of play it by ear. But with that said, here on the 6th, or I guess the 5th at midnight, when Steam unlocks the new Final Fantasy Windows Edition, I'm going to be playing the crap out of that. And I figured, you know, that might be a good time to stream and catch up with people. I appreciate it also, everybody who wished me well when I said I was going to be taking a break. And that kind of leads me into the other part that I wanted to touch on briefly, because I'm sure people are like, oh my god,
Failure's coming back.
The reason I wanted to take a break is a couple months ago my mom was diagnosed with colon cancer, and you know, I've been trying to process that as best as I can. I have like a really good detachment from emotion for the most part, and I think it has a lot to do with like some of the stuff that, you know, I went through in the military. But so like the first, you know, month and a half, it wasn't too bad to deal with, and then after a while of like really, you know, kind of letting it sink in, a couple nights of typical Failure excessive drinking, it kind of like, you know, you have that phase where like you think about life and death, and like for me it's a really hard hitting thing if I get really smashed and really think about death, because I don't have faith in anything after. I feel so like really thinking about the finality of like I could possibly lose my mom, right? It really hit me hard, and I wanted to take a break from everything, and just kind of deal with that for a little bit. So she went through a procedure, started chemotherapy. She was kind of in the early stages, I guess, of chemo when I walked away. Went on my little me time vacation. And now she's about halfway through her chemo regimen, I guess you call it. So and she's doing really good with it. At least as much as she's telling me. I always get really worried about that. Like, you know, if I was going, I wouldn't want to like worry my relatives and my loved ones, right? I'd probably downplay it a lot, and I kind of get worried that like, yeah, she'd pull some shit like that on me, because she's just like the sweetest person in the fucking world, and I could totally see her doing that, where like she wouldn't want me to be upset, so she would tell me that like, oh yeah, everything's going great, I'm whooping its ass. But anyways, she's doing a lot better. She's going out, you know, whenever she gets a chance for like walking and going out to the beach and stuff like that. So I kind of like emotionally, I'm in like a little bit better of a place. I'm not like freaking out about stuff anymore. So I kind of was like, okay, we can go back to doing some videos if I really want to do a video, right? And that's the main thing. I really have to want to do it. So I don't know how much game related videos it's gonna be. I think if I want to make a video, I'm gonna make a video. I don't think it's going to have a set topic necessarily, right? Like, don't expect me to always talk about Star Citizen. I honestly don't want to talk about Star Citizen at all. It would take something very major for me to talk about Star Citizen because, as far as I'm concerned, Star Citizen it's a dead game, right? Like, I know a lot of people, probably subscribers to my channel as well, are probably still backers to that game, but it's not coming out anytime soon, guys. Anytime soon. I mean, like, if you're still calling it fucking pre-alpha this long in, the game's not coming out any fucking time soon. So by the time that game comes out, it's gonna be irrelevant, and I don't see a point in fucking talking about it anymore. I have literally nothing left into it except $45, which was like a excuse me, a starter package or whatever, and it just happened to be that I had 45 left. After I fucking melted out everything and sold it all off, and I was like, fuck it, nobody's gonna fucking waste like, it's not worth it for me to do a PayPal transaction for $45, right? So I was like, fuck it, just hold on to it, and I can fucking use it to make troll videos. And that was back when I like gave a shit to like make videos to prove that like 3.0 was a fucking nightmare. Now I'm totally just like, fuck it. So if you're hoping that I'm going to talk about Star Citizen, it's very, very, very unlikely. Short of like Chris Roberts getting arrested while he's like boarding his private jet to try to flee the country, I'm probably not going to talk about Star Citizen. That said, some of the stuff I would like to talk about in the future, you know, I have a lot of fun when I get on Discord with MoveSpeed, who some of you probably know is my Discord mod, and he mods like Twitch when I do giveaways and stuff like that. So some of you probably know who he is. He's in some of my older videos, which I don't know how many of them are on the channel anymore, but they're there. But point being, I have a lot of fun talking about movies and shows with him. Like, I get so excited. For instance, like an example is Altered Carbon, a new Netflix original show. If you don't know what it is, it's fucking phenomenal. But I was trying to push him so hard into watching that show, so I had somebody to like talk about it with, right? To like go crazy, because you know I don't have a job anymore, right? Like, I'm retired from the military, so I don't like get to go to work and like bullshit with like coworkers about, you know, movies and shows and stuff like that. Like, the people I talk to are the people I play games with about that kind of stuff. So I was like waiting so long for him to do that, and I would love to do that with like you know, my subs, my viewers, all of you guys who have been around for a long time. I'd love to do that kind of stuff with you guys, like put out my thoughts on a movie in a video format, and then, you know, BS about it and talk about it and break it down with you guys, either in Discord or in comments, whatever. I love talking about movies. I don't always agree with critics on certain things, but I love talking about movies. It's such a fucking huge thing for me. It's almost as passionate as like talking about video games. But video games are so hit or miss. It's really hard to like nail that down. Like, it's hard enough. It's hard for a good game to come along these days to where I want to talk about it at that kind of level, is what I mean by that. So, whereas movies, there's always something coming out because Hollywood's like, we gotta push that shit. We gotta make that money. So, you know, it's relatively easy to find something to talk about. That said, anyways, I'm doing my usual thing where I run way the fuck over. I just wanted to get a quick video, like it was supposed to be like a 2-minute clip of me being like, hey guys, I'm back, really quick explanation, boom, done. And it's already 9 minutes of me fucking flapping my cocksucker. So, yeah, Failure's back. And I'm not 12, by the way. I'm sorry to disappoint all of you fucking hardcore Star Citizen cultist fanatics who are like,
Oh, shut the fuck up, 12-year-old.
no, I just have a very high-pitched voice. Sorry. I know I sound much younger, but nope, not the case. Sorry. Anyways, I am FailureToReport. You guys, thank you for those of you who are still subbed to the channel. Even though I told you guys, I was like, I'm fucking out of here. You guys stayed subbed, which is fucking crazy. Like, what's wrong with you guys? I said I was leaving. You're still here? Thank you for that. I appreciate you guys. See, and that's one of the things that I love about my channel, right? I never got into it for like the views or the subs or anything like that. Like, I loved that, like, I had a small core group of people that I could bullshit about whatever with. And it's fucking crazy to me that, like, I can be like, all right, I'm out. You know, see you guys later, maybe. Probably not. I think I'm done with this. And then you guys still stay subbed. Like, that's fucking cool. Thank you guys. I promise I'm going to do something special here. As soon as things are kind of, like, settled in my personal life right now, it's just been super hectic the last couple months. Once that kind of shit settled, I'd like to get back to doing giveaways again, because you guys are so cool. I love that you guys always hang out, always put up with my fucking rants and shit. I love to get back because you guys support me, and I like giving back to you guys. It makes me feel good about, like, you guys putting up with my shit. So, like, it's almost like a bribe. I guess I'm kind of bribing you guys to put up with me. Or actually, you put up with me, so I'm, like, compensate. It's a compensation thing. Yeah, it's not a bribe. It's compensation, I guess. Anyways, fuck. It's way over what I wanted to do. So, I'm FailureToReport. You're you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you come around again. We'll see what we make here, content-wise. I have no idea. And also, I don't know how much I'm going to be using this webcam thing. It seemed appropriate for this video, so I was like, okay, let's bust that thing out. I don't know how much I would do with streaming, because, like, it's easy for me to pop my mic and then, like, be vaping or drinking and whatever else. Whereas if I have a cam, I have to, like, worry about that shit. And I can't be, like, fucking digging fucking 3 knuckles deep into my nose and whatever. So I don't know about the cam yet, but it seemed appropriate for this video. Anyways, I swear to God, I'm done this time. I'm FailureToReport. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys at the Steam launch of Final Fantasy 15? 15, right? I don't even know which one it is. I haven't played a Final Fantasy game in, like, fucking... since X2. Don't judge me. I know that's, like, really not looked upon well in the Final Fantasy fan club, but that was the last one I've played. It's been a long time. I really want, like, a good emotional story, so I'm really hoping that Final Fantasy delivers like their old ones. But anyways, I will see you guys when that game unlocks. I'm gonna try and go 24 hours like I used to do back in the day, but, you know, I'm rusty, so we'll see how that plays out.